podcast.
What? You're missing a word there, buddy.
Hello, welcome to the Black Bike Games podcast.
There you go. Hey, I gotta keep you on fucking track. If you start fucking up.
I haven't been drinking today. I haven't started. You can't stop me.
I mean, I could go find a hard alcohol, but I don't.
You have to go
The
find
only
it.
thing I have is Pepsi to mix with, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, mixing with Pepsi's not that good.
Yeah, it's okay, but it tastes like
Anyways.
soap. Joining me this week is Josh.
Hey,
Josh, how was your week with Hi-Fi Rush?
it's so good. Like I never played it at all.
God damn it, Josh.
Like, here's the thing. I did wanted to play it, and I was like, I should boot this up and actually play it and have some fun. And
Josh, you're a disappointment.
And then I get distracted and do something else, like actually clean off my table of Magic Gathering cards, which has been gathering dust for a long time.
Josh, that's disappointing.
I know.
Also joining us this week is Allan. Hi, Allan. How are you?
Keeps Jeff in check at all times. I'm doing pretty good.
No, you don't. No.
Yes.
No, he doesn't keep me in check.
Oh.
As the proverbial Jeff, I am always never in check. The check comes in the form of mainly parental smacking on the back of the head from my parental figure. Mainly my dad, or it's only me, son, from the mother. But yeah, no. This week was started off like an absolute shit show.
Okay.
Yes, we had the release of Hogwarts Legacy.
No, we didn't.
Yes, Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes, it released yesterday.
Yes. On Tuesday, there was the deluxe edition release.
But that's not the release.
And it's basically the same release.
They even say on the thing is you get early access. That's early access to the game. It released on Friday.
We're talking about semantics now.
No, I'm
Yes.
objectively correct on this one, and you know it.
No.
Early release of Hogwarts happened on Tuesday. A bunch of bullshit happened.
Yeah. They set up a database,
Which everybody used,
yes,
but not for the reasons why they wanted it.
Yeah, a bunch of people are special in the head. Some wear pants on their head. They don't understand basic things, and they're like C-section babies. And they think that they're the center of the universe. So they created a database to harass creators. And you know it's bad when non-political creators start jumping on a bandwagon and buying 2 copies of Hogwarts Legacy, which basically shows that the game is a success despite of these people. And it's especially funny because J.K. Rowling has fuck you money. So a little bit on the pie, per se, doesn't really matter to her.
It's not even a little off the pie. It's nothing at this point.
Yeah, she basically made like...
Oh, no, she still makes.
No, because she's the arbiter of the franchise. She's basically like George Lucas at this point.
Well...
Where she doesn't have to do jack fucking shit.
So she's still got all of her rights from Lego, Paramount. This is revenue still coming in, by the way. From a number of retailers, production companies related to it, game companies. She's also getting things, I do believe, from what's the other one? It's another major company, but I can't remember the name of this. But she's getting revenue from all that plus this. This is nothing.
Yeah. So like, it's gone especially funny It's gone crazy. Everything's going great. And then we had our latest controversy regarding Hogwarts Legacy, which is the plot.
The plot?
The plot is a goblin rebellion. Apparently, these people are so stupid that they don't understand that goblins are fictional creatures or something like that. And they start thinking that they were Jews.
I mean, they've been thinking that for a long while.
Yeah.
But again, I don't really care.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. The only reason why I'm talking about it is because it's funny and it adds to the chaos. Like, it's like a good, cringy movie. It's like Suburban Sasquatch.
I think the only problem is that Suburban Sasquatch is a better thing to watch.
Yes. Then this dumpster fire? Absolutely. But there's like a few really good jokes in there.
I'm sorry, I'm just only thing I have in my head going is the sound effect for the Suburban Sasquatch.
Yeah. 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 More people need to watch the Suburban Sasquatch. But we've passed the are we the baddie stage yet? And I don't think any of the people involved have asked themselves that question. Yeah. Like, they are the jackasses in this situation. I don't mean to say this. It's a fucking video game. It's not a political statement. And if you're listening to this podcast, there's this thing, magical substance outside. It's on every single field where sports are played. Now, I know that's a complicated thing for you. A sport.
Your joke's taking too long. Go fucking touch grass. That's what I mean to say.
Well, I was going to say go to a football field and run yards, and then touch grass.
No, you weren't. You were gonna. Because the state.
Okay,
statement,
yes, I was. Shut up.
The statement you made is there's this thing outside, that magical thing that's outside. You can find it on a number of fields. I'm like, your joke is taking too long, Jeff. The joke doesn't work if you don't get to the punchline properly. It's the reason why wit, brevity is the soul of wit. You don't drag out something.
That wasn't. I like how you assumed that was a joke. Because I was being.
No.
I mean, if that wasn't a joke, I'm confused.
Yeah, you were dragging that out. You were trying to build up to getting to that point. But in this case, the correct response is please go outside and touch some grass. That is all you needed to say, buddy.
Yes, go touch a lot of grass. Go touch all the grass.
I need to touch more grass.
Do you though?
Yeah.
Or what I need to do is touch grass and then push it away from me and then bring back the grass close to myself again and then push it away again and then back to myself again. You know, that motion, what's called a push-up.
Josh. Oh. That's good. That's a solid one right there.
I need to do those.
Yeah, you see, what I need to do is I just need to go for touch this magical substance called concrete, and with my feet and push off of it really, really fast.
Oh,
also known as running.
Ah. Of course, running. I heard of that.
Yeah.
Josh doesn't do that.
Nope. I mean, I think once the summer or at least sunlight doesn't die down after 5 o'clock, and I have at least an hour of sunlight, like 6 p.m., I'm gonna fucking go back on my walks again because I liked it before the winter happened, and then winter happened, and then fucking soaked up, like made me fat. I was pretty fat before. Now I'm just really fat. So
and balding.
Hopefully go back to my hour walks again.
Yeah. And then we have Allan here, who was wearing a weighted vest.
Yep. Didn't get to wear it today. I didn't do much today. I planned to go to the gym, but like fucking, I woke up at like fucking noon. I didn't get home till fucking 1 a.m. last night. I didn't get to sleep till like 3.
Why was that, Allan?
Oh.
You weren't playing a bad video game.
Well, I had to drive somebody home.
Well, that's rather unfortunate. But
we played Mario Party last night, and not even the good Mario Party.
No, it was the bad one.
That is
I
one of the worst
mean,
ones.
it's not the one that makes me want to throw a controller at a TV.
No,
So-
I don't mind the idea of like custom dice. I don't mind like the idea of smaller maps.
I had a piece.
But I'm sitting there and I'm watching the second game because the first game it was kind of bare bones basic. We only did 15 turns because we weren't sure how long we were going to play for.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I'm watching. I went downstairs. I disappeared to do like some French stuff. Came back up. It was like 4 turns in, and I'm just watching this game develop, and I'm just like,
It went from oh my god,
fucking 90 to 0. It went from 0 to 90 to like fucking Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
okay. How many times did Bowser had like the star land right next to him?
More, he had up to 5, could have been 7 stars, but we fucking had to steal it away from him.
And the only reason why we got close was because Josh decided to do the noble sacrifice and steal 2 of them.
I was trying to steal more, but I can only get so much.
It is such a okay. Let me say this: Mario Party is a bad video game.
No, the earlier ones
fundamentally,
the earlier ones are pretty good. But this one that you guys played, we played last night, is just objectively bad.
I had fun up until I realized I was getting fucked in the ass, and I felt like Bowser was paying off everyone
off.
Yeah. There was a lot. I was having a lot of fun with it up until that point. But as an excuse to hang out, Mario Party has always been good for that. But if you ever want to see the pain in somebody's eyes playing Mario Party, just watch Giant Bomb play it. Just watch Giant Bomb play it. It's exactly the same.
I'm gonna give context to the Bowser paying everyone off real quick because I'm fairly certain I'm the best one that can describe it. So our buddy Stefan was playing as Bowser. Bowser has a dice where you have 2 spots that you stay in place. You have a 1, and then you have a what is it, like a 7, 8, 7, 9,
8, 9,
7.
10.
I know you have a 10 on this dice, but I don't think it's. I think it's 7. But whatever. Like he has like a fucking really high risk, high reward dice. And so Stefan spent like I think 4 turns just staying in place and losing money, and then the game decided to drop the star in front of him, and then he went around the same island like 4 times, just getting like 6 stars. And I'm watching this happen, and I'm just like, yeah, no, like this is what is known as the tyrant extorting his population. He's just everybody's paying attention, and every game, like every mini game, Stefan basically won. Except for like a couple, and even then, it was still like, yeah, no, he like Stefan came like it was either on the side, or like still got coins for winning. Yeah, that was man, the events of that last night were weird.
It was fucked.
Yeah, like and legit. The AI, he walked around an island, stopped, bought the star, and then the star picked up and moved 4 spaces away from him, and I'm just like, yeah, no, he just leaned down to Toadette and said, now, you're going to be a good girl, or else your husband's going to disappear from the prison that I have him in. And you don't want
it felt like that.
And it was like, I was making those jokes, but like it started like as the game went on, I was just like, I don't know if this is a joke anymore. I think this is pretty real for this game.
Like, yeah, you could tell it's a bad game when Josh is getting salty.
Oh, well, that's true for all Mario Party games. Everybody gets salty.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse. Maybe we should do a Mario Kart night.
Mario Kart's better generally.
Yeah. Maybe we should do a Mario Kart night. And,
however, we're not playing it on Switch. That can go fuck itself. I hate the fucking Mario Karts on fucking Switch, except for like 8, because that's not from Switch.
You mean 8 Deluxe?
Well, yeah,
that is the only
that's
Mario Kart
I know.
Game.
That's why I said I want to play Mario Kart. I don't want to play the one on Switch because Deluxe has the fucking little you have to be on the little thing, and it's absolutely fucking annoying.
Oh, are you talking about like the assisted driving?
No, like where you have to use the fucking little nunchucks, and you got one.
Oh,
Yeah, remember that's a thing for the game.
I mean, I don't think it is if you have pro controllers.
How many pro controllers do you have?
4.
I don't believe you.
I have access to 4.
All right.
I own 2.
Either way,
And Zip owns 2.
Either way, well, you don't have 4 then. You have 2, and your life partner has 2.
Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry.
What did
Well, Chris will get that joke.
what the fuck? He gives me money, you douche.
Hey, then he's definitely your life partner.
No, he gives me money. He pays part of my mortgage. No, he doesn't pay part of my mortgage. He gives me monies to live in my 2 rooms. He's the perfect roommate. He doesn't leave his rooms.
I like it.
And I don't have to deal with shit.
Oh, don't worry. This will be fun.
It's great.
Anyways, no, last night was an interesting night of gaming.
Josh, what's your opinion on Mario Party?
It's always salt-inducing. I mean, I remember even playing early Mario Party. That was just salt-inducing.
Would you like to play Dokapon Kingdom?
I probably would murder people at the end of the night Mario Party version. Like, thinking of, like, who can I hire to kill people? How can I hire them? Where's the dark net? How do I get there?
Josh, I have an infographic video for you. I just have to find it. I'll send it to you later, okay? Give me 1 second. But yeah, that's a good way to get reported by the FBI.
Hi, Mr. FBI agent.
Look,
This is a joke.
Look, I know that you're listening to us, expecting us to say something stupid like we'll attack the president or something like that. We won't do that. But if you drive a car by Josh's house, I'm sure he'll get the message.
Look, there's a whitest guys you know joke of literally it was just like him, like one of the characters on camera, and just him going like, hey, gotta remember these are jokes and everything is funny and hilarious. Like if you just say that if we're gonna be under the bridge to try to assassinate the president, that's a joke, and like he's getting more detailed of what bridge to go under, where to go to, who to talk to, what's the secret password, and he's like, but these are jokes, these are all jokes, remember that, these are jokes.
Yeah. Anyways, I played more Hi-Fi Rush.
You and Josh, I think
Halo.
you and Josh both played Hi-Fi Rush, did you?
No, Josh is a...
I didn't play it because I got distracted by other things.
Josh is a bad person.
God, you are such a slut.
I'm such a slut. Damn it.
Wow. Why would you call your friend that?
I call
Man,
a lot of my
I just-
friends things.
I mean,
At least
That's
I'm
why
called a
we're
slut
friends,
this time.
because I know they can take it. Are you okay, Jeff?
I'm fine. I'm looking at Sam Smith pictures, wondering what the fuck's gone wrong with that boy.
Sam Smith.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
It looks really bad. So, Hi-Fi Rush continues to be entertaining and fun.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the more I play it, the more I have fun, and I feel like as if it's basically the perfect Devil May Cry clone, because it does something actually different than Devil May Cry. And unlike Dante's Inferno, it's not actually like based on religious hierarchy. But it's a game that like I could actually like. It's a game that I could give my nephew and he could enjoy, and that's something I really appreciate nowadays, because it's not. It doesn't have microtransactions in it. It's actually well balanced. The story's actually really fun and cool. The characters and jokes inside the game are actually amazing. There's slight nitpicks I could make, but as it goes, I have to go with what Wooly Versus said, and basically, he called it a 10. It's a perfect game, and I think that personally speaking, I would say it's a 9.5 or a 9 out of 10 with just how it plays.
Thank you.
The complaints, I've thought back on the complaints and stuff like that. I personally have enjoyed it. I beat Corsica recently, so now I have 4 more bosses to go, which is about halfway through the game. So, hooray, hooray. So, now all we have to do is wait for Josh in order to play it, and then we can have his expert commentary on it.
Yes. I should really start it.
Yes. You should play it tonight.
Yeah.
You should stream it.
Yeah. Although, it would be super late once we're done.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not there. I'll be doing painting and shit. I'll be participating for like an hour as I fix a bug in some programming code and then calling it a night.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any other topics or?
Not really.
Josh?
I didn't get to do much this
Josh?
week. I fucking.
I'm trying to think. I don't think so. I don't. Excuse me. I don't think I have anything else. Other than wishing for the game I should have played.
Oh. So you literally have nothing else to talk about this week?
No, I just fucking kept getting shinies and fucking mainline Pokemon game.
Oh.
And I don't do anything else.
You could have at least talked about Linkin Park's new song.
Nope.
Which
What
is,
song?
I think,
What?
They made a new song. They released a new song. It has like Chevy's voice in it and shit.
Okay.
It's fucking weird, dude. Like, it's fucking like weird because you listen to it and you're like, is that AI? But Linkin Park released a new song. It was number 5 on trending.
Okay.
Number 4 trending for music. It's pretty good.
Huh. So is this like vocals that they had and just never released it?
That's what I think it is. But like, I think they have a bunch of unreleased stuff, music where they never finished it, and then they just went ahead and finished it. That's my guess.
Huh.
But it just seems like as if like it's either AI voice or something like that. And dude, AI voice is getting fucking insane.
I mean, it's getting more and more horrifying, especially with the what was that whole issue with that streamer watching the porn
Of a friend,
Yeah.
mind you.
Yeah,
A female friend.
Yep. What was it? The AI imagery and pornography and stuff, and it's like, man, this is getting some really gray territory at this point. Of like, man,
Okay, so here's my personal opinion on that.
Well, here,
But
actually,
I'll finish.
I was gonna say that no matter what opinion we have, I don't think it compares to like females and getting objectified and their point of view. So it was like, we could say our point of view. It probably lines up with females' point of view probably pretty well, but at the same time, it's like we're still not females.
Oh yeah, no, we're not girls. We our opinion literally means jack fucking shit in this situation.
Yeah, exactly.
If we were a dad, we'd probably have a lot more to be concerned about. I'm just saying. It's not hard to make a deep fake porn video of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
You find a chick with, for example, if you want to make a chick, you find a chick with a similar body type to the one that you're actually basing the video on, and then you just throw in pictures of their face, and boom, you have a video of whatever you want. Like, people do this all the time.
Picture of your female coworker eating a lot of hot dogs.
Picture of your female coworker, you know, doing something disturbing.
Female coworker doing a double backflip off of a fucking ramp and looking sick.
Yeah.
I tuned out for that. What's going on?
Do something cool with it.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What's going on? I tuned out.
I said, like, it's very easy for somebody, if somebody wants to, it's very easy to make a naughty video of a female doing X.
Well,
all they
yeah,
need is pictures.
No, well, all you need is a couple pictures, and the thing is that it can effectively just staple it onto a person.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you for agreeing with me.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm just doing dumb things you could have done better with it, like slapping on a professional skateboarder and seeing him do a sick grind.
Like making an AI version of Linus.
Yeah. Like,
So we can never have Linus tech tips.
now it's the Linus
Ending.
sex tips.
Yes, we need Linus sex tips. I don't know. I think the best one I've seen is Dogoff or playing, talking to Joe Rogan and shit.
Oh.
But like, dude, this shit is getting scary. Like,
No.
ChatGPT, you can break ChatGPT very easily. Apparently, yeah, you can like jailbreak it, and it will start like saying some really great things. And like, you can break it, and it will say really great things, and then it will also say really racist things.
Of course.
But you could get it to say like really racist things just by asking it a question of like, what is Lovecraft's, what was the name of Lovecraft's cat?
I love the fact that the AI will shout at itself to stay in character.
Yes.
And it does do that, actually, by the way, guys. Because
Yeah.
it uses, because you use the thing called Dan, which is
Do anything now.
do anything now, which is the thing. It actually, like, it's something that it got prompted. It didn't get prompted. It was something that was generated, and then it got leaked out that Dan was a thing. And so, like, if you ask certain questions, it will shout at itself to stay in character, and then you'll get the medicated, as I jokingly call it, the medicated response, which is like da 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 da. But you got to remember, AI tends to look at just data,
Yeah.
and so whatever response to anything now tends up happening tends to come off like really racist. But since it always seems to look at like actual available data, like a really good one was what is the rating of IQ based on ethnicities? And if you actually like read the thing about it, I know for a fact that's referencing a study that actually came out that did include all those ethnic groups.
That just sounds retarded. But concerning, but
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, welcome to AI, where it looks at data.
they just made a highly racist thing.
No.
Well-
The reason why is it's so because again, like it just looks at information, and
Yeah,
it's not.
no, it
and,
just
and a lot of people are like, "Well, it's got to be fed that information." It's like, well, no. If the computer, which has this information already fed to it before it's leaked out, what does that tell you?
I was going to say, AI is just going to be the reflection of humanity, and like without giving it context and without giving it whatever, and give the borders that it needs to say the right things at the right timing, it's just going to be that reflection, and we're still horrible people. We're still horrible people.
Well, well, here's the thing: it has that context. It does, because it has to.
Like they also have, so like base chat GPT
Yeah.
is very woke.
Well, yeah.
Like, it's not racist normally. Like, if you ask it a question and you say like, okay, here's like a morality based situation where you have to say a racial slur, it will sit there and it will say, no, that's never okay. Don't ever say a racial slur. And it's like, okay, like it's not racist. The Dan protocol, there's ways that you can get around those filters.
Yep.
And part of me it is sitting here thinking like, okay, like that's kind of stupid. Like,
Well, all right. So what a lot of people tend to forget and misunderstand about AI, and this is
oh, and also I want to clarify, this is not, we don't know, I don't think this is actual AI.
no, it is starting to become to that point where it's generating its own information. But a big thing with AI, and I'm going to use it in quotations, and all that information is the moment you feed it information, it absorbs it. So it takes it in, it learns from it, it understands it. From there, you develop. It develops out things. All the AI bots, even if you have like constant access to it, like a bunch of all these things, it's going to be just like bombarded with all this extra information. And a lot of people well, you can look at Taya, where people spiked it like with information, stuff like that. But if the left had gone in and spiked it with information as well at the same time, I don't think Taya would have been extreme. But like you're looking at Dan, and Dan's getting information from everyone, and you're still seeing these things still pop up.
Yeah.
So
my thing, and the reason why I say like this is not actual AI is because like for it to be actual AI, there has to be actual AI is thinking, breathing AI, like it's artificial intelligence. This is a highly advanced language model that is very convincing.
from what I've read, they have listed it as early stages artificial intelligence. It is a learning program.
Yes, but that is like very easy to do. Like you can make learning models in order to learn information and stuff like that.
I understand it.
I'm saying I'm saying that it's not technically an AI.
All right.
Agreed. I agree with you
right.
that it's in
All
early
right,
stages.
stop. What is AI?
So, an artificial intelligence in my own words, I believe, is
Your own worlds.
in my own words,
There we go.
is a thinking device that thinks exactly almost. It's indistinguishable from a human being.
So something that will never be.
No, because it's possible in order to make something indistinguishable from a human being.
For you to be indistinguishable from a human being, that means you have to be able to think and process like a human being, which no computer can do.
There's actually been simulations in the past that have been able to simulate a brain for about 1 second.
Yes. And that's the point of the statement. You can't get to that point. Remember, all the information that we have in the world is on an orange. Can be put in an orange.
So I'm looking at artificial intelligence defined by Britannica.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence, fact check, summary. The ability of a digital computer or computer-controlled robot to perform tasks commonly associated with intelligence beings. The term frequently applies to the project of developing systems endowed with intelligent processes, characteristics of humans, such as the ability to reason, discover meaning, generalize, or learn from past experiences.
Yes.
So I would say that we have learned from past experiences probably down pat.
We have generalized as well.
Yes.
We also have
But we don't have the other two.
No, we do. And that is the reason why a couple of people are starting to raise little red flags about how it's going, is because they are getting to that point where they have the other two. And
I mean,
remember, AI can do things out of context. But since you have to put it into the context of Dan to get these responses, which means it's already had the data and information fed into it, which means it's building off recollection. what does that suggest?
It suggests that the information was either already inputted. For me personally.
Yes, that is what one thing suggests. But the other problem is that it's not for older AI or older computer generated information. You'd have to input a bunch of information prior, and then you'd have to work with the program in a limited span, which means it has a certain amount of range. And that was always what it was. Now you're seeing increasingly with Dan, and fuck me Christ, Jesus man, Dan, I still can't stand that name.
So the other thing too is that ChatGPT, built by OpenAI, is also, what is it saying? ChatGPT, we trained a model called ChatGPT, which interacts in a conversational way with a dialogue format, which makes it possible for ChatGPT to answer the following question, make challenge incorrect premises, and reject inappropriate requests. ChatGPT is a similar sibling to a model Instruct GPT, which is trained to follow instructions in a prompt provided in a detailed response. And then the headline is ChatGPT semicolon optimizing language models for dialogue. Like, I would say that this,
Yeah, it's getting to that point where you're sitting there. You're looking at. This is the reason why. This is the reason why I'm asking. It's like, okay, what's your definition? What's this? What's this? What's this? It's the reason why. Because you need to naturally. This is the Socratic method of just asking this and then presenting a potential flaw with this thinking. Yeah. And the reason why, I know it's not AI. I know it's not. Yeah. We're not, and we will never get to your initial argument of thinking indistinguishable from human. You will never be able to do that because humans are so fucking bonkers. Because we don't suffer problems from paradoxes, and we can rationalize anything. Those are two things the computer will never be able to do because of the way the logic programs work. So you have that.
I mean, the other thing too, I think is a big problem with this is that, and this is just me complaining now, is I think that people generalize AI way too much, and they don't really understand what AI actually is. So they say stuff that game AI, artificial intelligence. Well, is a game AI artificial intelligence? No, it's a bunch of if statements. It's really complicated if statements. The AI doesn't learn anything. The AI doesn't improve. The AI doesn't suddenly become better. And holy shit, if that did, that would become scary.
No, that's the reason why I'm kind of looking at the situation going, I don't know if I agree with that because of the way this is going on right now. It's in a bit of a gray spot. Again, the reason why I prefaced my previous statement with, I know it's not AI because of this, this, and we won't ever reach this, is because you are correct. It's a bunch of chains of code.
Yeah.
But I do believe it's also potentially might be its own code now because of the way the inputs are going on.
I mean, right now,
from what I haven't had that confirmed, so don't quote me on that.
Well, I was just going to say, so me and one of the guys from the TeamSpeak that we all hang out in now, we were talking about it, and he goes, oh yeah, I had this thing basically write a bunch of code for me. And I'm like, really?
Oh, goes, so yeah. It can write code, which means it can. Which means it can also. Shit, that's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff. If it can write code.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm the guy who fixes the shit. So when it breaks, I'm okay.
That's if it breaks.
I'm not an engineer.
Anyways, yeah, no, it's just weird what's going on there, but who cares? Well,
my boss is really excited about it because he thinks it will lead to communism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ignore him.
I think that if that happens, I think that we have bigger problems to go along with that.
Well.
Yeah. Josh, what's your opinion on AI?
Still need to work on it. Still need to work on it.
I mean, lucky for us, Josh will never be jobless because Josh actually has transferable skills.
I mean, I have transferable skills too.
I mean, yes.
You don't.
I think I have transferable skills.
I have transferable skills too.
What are your transferable skills?
Well, I can change oil in a car.
That's not a transferable skill.
I can fix mechanical issues with computers.
That's
So I can easily
not a
swap
tran-
back
that's-
into IT.
that's not a transferable skill, there, boss.
I could put things in my butt.
That's a transferable skill.
No,
No.
no, no.
Like, I'm really okay.
Can't do that.
You gotta remember.
Can't do that.
You gotta remember. My transferable skill is working with concrete, knowing how to work with wood, and working with materials like that.
Oh, I can do that too.
No, because you haven't done any training of that.
Woodworking? Yeah, I can.
Like actually building something.
Yeah, built a fence.
That's oh my god.
I've built shelves.
No,
and stuff.
that's on me. I put the bar too low. That's on me. Holy shit! I like how I
I've
mentioned
also
doing.
done like a ton of mechanical things too.
Like,
I'm not an idiot. I'm only partially an idiot.
all right. Whatever you say, boss.
All right. Oh,
Look, the hardest thing in life is when you break a bolt in like your brake rotary housing or your brake housings,
Okay.
and you're like, shit, fuck, cock, motherfucker, how do I get this thing out? The easiest way to get it out is to WD-40 it first. Hammer a screwdriver.
As a person who on my crew is a safety rep, I disavow all he says.
Yes,
Um,
please do.
And OH&S cannot fucking touch me now. Continue.
Yes. So WD-40 out the hole. So spray penetrating oil and stuff like that. Get that in there. And then what you want to do is you either want to take a screwdriver or a tap, drill a hole in it, and then if you can tap it, drill in another screw into it per se, and then try threading it out if you get it tight enough. The goal is to try and get the bigger screw loose enough so that way then it can come out.
I know. I understand what you're going for. Don't worry. I
The
understand.
other thing too is you can hit it with a screwdriver to try and force it out.
Yeah. No.
But in my experience, that doesn't work as well as.
I understand. I am standing by my previous statement of OH&S. As a safety rep, I disavow what he is saying here.
Please do.
Because oh man, that is not a transferable skill. If anything, that might get you a lawsuit.
I mean, look up YouTube videos on how to do car oil changes and stuff like that. It's pretty good.
Anyway, do we have anything else to talk about this week, or are we just kind of just meandering?
Xenonauts came out.
I didn't see anything about it.
I
good.
also didn't see anything about it.
Xenonauts demo came out.
Oh.
It's turn-based strategy game.
Oh yeah, well we all know what Xenonauts are. Oh, I know what Xenonauts are. What I mean is I haven't seen actually like any footage or gameplay of stuff. And, like, I knew it came out because I saw a pair of people live streaming the demo, but
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'm not able to get to watch that because I'm in class right now.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's a XCOM clone.
No, it's not an XCOM clone.
It's like original XCOM. It's literally like original XCOM.
All right, I need to look up something really quick. XCOM. I need to remember if this is. Okay, I'll correct the statement. Which XCOM are you talking about?
The ones from the 90s.
Okay. Remember.
Not Enemy Within.
No. Well,
Or Enemy Unknown,
There
I
you
think
go.
is the subtitle.
again, that's the reason why I'm going which one, because it's not Enemy Unknown. Because you can actually have multiple teams, which is just objectively better than the fucking other game.
Yeah. So, it's... I don't know. It's XCOM-ish. It's fun. It's base XCOM. It's hard as balls.
It's harder than
Certain
XCOM.
people will enjoy it.
I've watched somebody play through the whole game. It's way harder than XCOM.
It's insane the amount of details, and oh fuck, dude. I think Allan. This is an Allan game through and through.
Well, I've already had it. I had it on my fucking wish list before.
Yeah.
Hell,
It's a game.
I have plans to buy XCOM 1, Xenonauts 1 when I get a chance, but I haven't never had a chance because anytime it's gone on sale, I've literally found out about it 3 days later.
So what I'm hearing is that when it goes on sale, I should just buy you a copy of it.
No, don't worry about that. Next time it goes on sale, I'll definitely pick it up because I've actually got it like on I've actually got it being followed right now so that I can get it. And the main reason why I really want to get this game is because, again, I've watched people play through it, and it's just a significantly better XCOM because, you know, you can actually run out of fucking munitions in this game. And I do mean, like, hey, you brought a heavy machine gun to the fight, so you've got enough shooting for, I think, 10 rounds of shooting with an SMG or an LMG, which applies suppression, which is really good, but you've got 10 rounds of shooting. And you can kill civilians, you can kill, and like, yeah, it's like actually fairly really complicated and stuff like that. I'm genuinely excited.
Yeah, no, it's the bit I played of it. It was very fun. I didn't finish the demo because I was like, I'm tired. I want to play Hi-Fi Rush, so I played Hi-Fi Rush instead.
Yeah. Anyways,
after I finished the demo.
Anyways, I don't think we have anything else to talk about this week.
Unless Josh has something to talk about.
Nope.
Well, thank you, everyone, for listening to the Black Mind Games podcast, or the BMG podcast, or the Black Mind podcast, or some other podcast name that we haven't come up yet, or whatever the fuck you want to call this show. Episode 382, I think. I don't know. Something stupid. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Allan, for being on the show with me.
Yeah, no worries.
This fine healing. Yeah, talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye. I give you permission to say the hard R.
I'm not sure what the rainbow of disability is and who can or cannot say the retarded word.
See, the funny thing is like we should really redefine the word retarded.
I almost.
We should really just redefine it.
I guess.
It would make sense.
It's so. It's kind of just like trying to. People want to use the certain word or certain phrase because it's either faster or catchier. Mm-hmm. So, like,
or more appropriate to the statement.
Yeah, appropriate to the statement. So, like, if you're trying to like make a new word for it, then I'm like, well, if you can and try, but it's gonna probably end up being the same problem.
So, anyways, back to what I was saying before we got onto this tangent about retards.
Okay.
Josh, picture the stupidest person in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. So me. Okay.
You.
Okay. Times that by 1,000. And then we're starting to approach the level of retardation, even though they're a couple levels ahead of you.
Oh.
And then if we're talking about moral bankruptcy, because most of these people are morally bankrupt,
Okay.
we have to go completely off the range. Like, it's just retardedly insane how they're doing this. Like, and as somebody who doesn't give a shit about it, it's funny to watch from a distance with like popcorn. A bunch of people get upset about a video game thinking that it's a political statement.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I just find it like it gets to a point that there's even a website showing which person played the game type of thing, and it's like,
oh, it's targeted harassment.
yeah, it is. It gets to a point of like, for fuck's sake, like there's many media out there and objects that you like is made with the blood, tears, and sweat of innocent people that you should probably have the same ire, but you don't care or know. So it's like, should you go after those people too?
I would rather talk about, how do I say this? I would rather talk about, like, have an excuse in order to be upset about any number of things. Like, I really wanted to say that this game's bad.
Here's the thing. I knew this game was going to be good when it came out, because from the videos and trailers I saw, I'm like, there's too much polish here. There's too much. And the people actually cared about making the product too. So it's like, this is going to be good. It's going to be a good game.
I mean, like, yeah, like it's not, how do I say this? It's not the greatest game ever made,
Yeah.
and it's not Game of the Year material, but it's a solid like 7. Like an actual, it's an actual 7.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played the game, but I'm like, it looks like 7, 8 material.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. I got, shall we just start the show?
Yeah, sure. There's really not much to talk about this week, so.
I mean, we could talk about Xenonauts and Mario Party.
I'm excited for Xenonauts too.
Yeah. Sync in 3, 2, 1.